Hi guys, and welcome back to Adam's Aquatics. Today we're here for another vlog style video where I'll take you through the ins and the outs of the fish room this week. Last week we missed out on a video and just purely didn't get time enough to record one. So this week I'm going to update you on both weeks and what's happened. Okay, so let's start off over here at the first tank of cacatoides I've got going on here. This is the small male. Oh, he just swam off because I just jolted the rack. He's starting to grow out really nicely. He's starting to get really big. And so are the females. They're starting to get quite big, almost at breeding size. There are 3 females in here and him, and we're just waiting to see which of the females he chooses. I think it might be this one because she is actually the most yellow at this present moment in time. And yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see what happens in the future. Obviously we'll have to remove some of these females once it gets closer to breeding time. Okay, so today I reintroduced the second female Panduro to the Panduro tank. I just want to see what happens. I'm interested. She's been in isolation, or not in isolation, she's been in with a male McMasterite for a while, and hopefully this will help to get some breeding behaviour. I just haven't seen any yet. He's getting roughly at breeding size. The girls are definitely at breeding size, so now it's just a matter of waiting and seeing. I'm getting a lot of this green algae growing as well. Yeah, I need to give it a nice good clean out in these tanks. I've been doing maintenance as per usual, my water changes, but I haven't really been able to do anything else. Been kind of really busy work wise and other ventures and stuff like that, but I've just been coming out here and watching these guys. It's been really fun. Abiaxis, there is fry in this pot. She's been guarding it for 2 days from this second male. So what I have found out in the last couple of days is that there were 2 males in this tank. So recently when I got my dominant male, this one here, there was a female that came with him, and I wanted to I took the female because you know, it was available. It actually turns out that he is a male, so I have 2 males. I'm going to remove him soon because I want to hopefully get some fry from these lot that are in this pot here now, grow them out, and then I'll have 2 breeding pairs of Abiaxis on the go in the UK. So this is on UK water, and this is very hard water, and yeah, they're definitely breeding. There's definitely eggs in this pot. So we're just waiting for them to hatch, which should be really exciting, and I'll update you guys as and when that happens. Okay, so this tank used to be Mars's tank. So Mars has gone into the display tank, and I have recently discovered that my black chin, there was 2 males in there, and an unknown fish that I don't even think is an Epistogramma black chin. So that is the secondary male. That I've moved him now into here with some female cacatoides. So the black chin is from the cacatoides family. So I want to see if this will help to breed and see what it throws. I'm very intrigued as to what will happen. I think it's just a waiting game now to see if these females are very small, as you can see, and this male is very big, but he has a lot of growing to do. So as you can see him here, he needs to start to come out of his shell and start to show his dominant male colours, which you can start to see coming through, and you can tell that from his black chin. And then hopefully in the next coming weeks we'll see a dominant male come through in this male, which I'm really excited about. So we're over here with Percy. So Percy swam into a rock or a log or something, and he got a film over his eye. It started to go away now, but I was really worried about him for a while. I was just making sure this water's really clean, and he seems to have recovered nicely. He's been eating really well, and again, I'm not really too sure why we're not seeing any fry from these 2. I'm a bit concerned about that, but just going to keep going with what's going on. Just keep him healthy, keep him living nice and long, and we'll go from there. Okay, so down at the original black chin tank, and these are the biggest female cacatoides that I've got, and I put them in here with the big guy down there. And he seems to really be enjoying it at the moment. They don't seem to be enjoying being in here with him yet, and I'm sure that will come with time. They're starting to yellow up, which means that they notice that there is a male in the tank, especially a big male like this. So we're just going to wait with time and see what happens with these guys. Like I said, this is an experiment I'm just trying to run to see what happens in terms of, because they are obviously from the same species, family, whatever you want to call it, branch of the Opistogramma chain, just to see what happens. Because I don't have any black chin females, I've only got males, so I want to see if I can get something a bit stronger genetically in terms of with the Cacatoides genes, because Cacatoides is very, very strong genetically speaking, and yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens. So last week, decided to change over the females with the female that was in this tank and with Venus. This is Venus, and the female didn't make it with Mars. Mars, oh, he just annihilated her. So now Venus is in here with the big guy here, and we're just waiting to see some fry. They very much like each other as a pair. Previously, when they were in the display tank, when he was much smaller, they'd already spawned. So hopefully we'll see some of that action in this tank. As you can see from her coloration, she's definitely ready to spawn. And I need to start upping some frozen foods. I haven't fed frozen foods for a while, for probably 4 to 5 weeks now. So I need to get back to that and starting to, yeah, to get them to eat better. I find that with frozen foods, the water quality goes down a lot quicker. So this has been able to help me prolong the amount of time between water changes, being just purely on dried foods. But obviously it's not as good for the fish. So we're going to be going back to the frozen foods very soon. So in this Cacatoides grow out tank, there is one female who is absolutely insane. She has all of the triple red colours, and I've been trying to hook her out to move her in with some of the males to get some, to try and breed that line, so that the triple red colour shows in all of the females as well. But she keeps eluding me, and at the moment she's eluding the camera. I wanted to show her for you guys. Oh, there she is there. There she is there. And that's definitely a female, just so that we are all under the same understanding. So she's definitely a female, and we're just eventually going to get them all out of here. I think within the next week we're going to move all of the Cacatoides into the tank that's under the bench. So we've done 100% water change on that, make sure that there's no nasties from when the McMaster Eye catastrophe happened. We're just going to go from there. Okay, so Borelli Opal jumped. Can't remember if I told you guys before. He jumped out the tank, found him on the floor here. So I just put some Cacatoides males in here and some females just to see what would happen. So I've got 2 males, 4 females, and the Borelli Opal female in here just because I couldn't hook her out because she was too small. So one of the males has decided to take up residence in here, and he is, yeah, he's incredible. And the other male is there. He's also incredible. So I'm really happy with these guys. I'm really happy with the stock in terms of what I've been able to breed. And I'm going to keep working with the Cacatoides because I've seen this is what the strain that I seem to be getting the most success with. I want to bring some bigger bodies to the table. So hopefully these guys will grow out nice and chunky. Like you can see, their fins are pretty good. So now it's all about size now. So we'll be looking for the biggest males that there are and just breeding them with the best females. I do still think that the superior male is the small male that's in Apollo's old tank. So that's kind of where we're at with those guys. And finally, before we sign off, a couple of weeks ago I told you guys that I thought that Kratos had killed one of his females, but actually they both have survived and they're both doing really well. They're still really small, which I'm a bit worried about because I've had them for near enough 12 weeks now and they've not got big enough for breeding size yet, especially when you see the size of him. He's down here. He loves hiding in the litter. I need to get some dinner fish for this tank, specifically for this tank, to get Kratos out and about, because when he was in the display tank, he was all over the shop, but that's because there was so many tetras and that in the tank. So for this tank specifically, I need some dillo fish for. So I might go and get them at the weekend. Not really too sure, but I just need 4 or 5 tetras to just go in here. Top dwelling tetras, and everything should be fine. So that's kind of an update of what's gone on this week and last week. It's a very eventful week fish room wise, and hopefully this week will be a very eventful week fry wise. That's what I'm really hoping for. I'm just going to show you guys Mars is okay in the display tank. So Mars has taken to hiding where Big Herc used to hide. You can see him down there. He loved being in here. This was his first home as well. This is where he lived when I was growing him out to begin with. So that's really, really, really cool. And we're just gonna keep growing him out. I still need to find something to do with this tank. This is also one of Mars's sons, the only one which survived from the catastrophe. So I put him in here, which means that quarantine tank's become free for now. I'm thinking about putting the Aviaxis male in there, the small Aviaxis male in there to grow him out. Okay, so that sums up another week in the fish room. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'm really sorry that I missed a video last week, and we're going to try again not to miss any videos anymore. I can't make any promises, but we're going to try. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at adams.aquatics. Again, still not active on there. But I'm just going to keep saying, because the more people that follow me, the more likely I am to be active on there. And yeah, see you again for another video.